So what is a Cape White blend? It's a super exciting category that has emerged in the Cape. Whilst it has emerged, it's not completely defined in legislation yet. But the idea is that it should be a blend that's based on Chenin Blanc, minimum 15%, maximum 85%. So Chenin is loosely the framework you build the wine from. And we've decided to do a slightly different take on a Cape White blend in that we actually let it lead by Sauvignon Blanc. How could we not? You know, we have this insane organic vineyard. The sea spray character as well. I mean,
definitely plays a part. I mean, yeah, the Sauvignon Blanc, obviously in the Method Ancestral, as you mentioned, but also in the Herbarium Cape White, that the component that goes in there brings that salinity to the wine and that sort of mineral character. And I've no doubt it's definitely coming in off the sea breeze. I mean, the ocean's also just behind the lagoon as well, literally just on the other side of that hill there.
So we've actually led it by Sauvignon Blanc. And we did something even naughtier. We actually, Chenin's now the third leading variety in this blend. The second is Semillon. Sauvignon Blanc and Semillon are the two most varieties that are planted in this cooler Walker Bay. So we thought it would give the wine perhaps better identity. It's led by Sauvignon Blanc, then Semillon, Chenin Blanc, and then finished off with Chardonnay. So more noble varieties, and we did our best to blend it in a way where there's seamless transition sort of from entry to finish, and it's a wine of texture. It's actually probably the most fruit forward vintage we've ever released. They usually come out a bit more savory and saline. The salinity comes about.
Takes a bit of time for that to
takes about 6 to 12 months after bottling to reveal itself.
Yeah.
So still very primary fruit forward, but then you get that little bit of flintiness, saltiness coming through a little bit later on after some bottle aging, which brings a lot of complexity to the wine.
Yeah.
There's a lot of texture to it right now, though, already.
Yeah.
Peach and pear, but then it's like it's got a fair amount of weight in the mid palate.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's addition of the Chardonnay, which came into play for the first time in 2022, has, I think for me, from a textural point of view, has added a lot. Even though it's about 10% of the blend, it brings a lot to the table.
And it's at modest 13.5% in alcohol, which for us is a pretty sweet balance, and it gives great balance between texture and acidity, natural acidity as well. Being a cooler climate, cooler days, cooler nights, we just rewarded with great sort of fruit, and fermented naturally. Some people call it lazy by not doing all these things, but it's actually calculated.
10 times harder.
Yeah. 10 times more stressful as well. That's the main thing. Natural ferments, all the barrels, larger format now. Moved everything across to the big barrels, and it left unsulfured just on its fine knees for about 9-10 months, and then straight in the bottle. Otherwise, unfined, minimal filtration, very coarse filtration. That's it. Simple as that.
Yeah.